getting my coffee now, and I just saw FedEx calling.
Okay, mic is on. Everybody can hear me. See, back up a little bit to what we got going on. As far as storm prep, we're about as prepped as we're ever going to be. We got to kind of have to wait for the snow to drop so we can get rid of it. Other than that, we pretty much prep the same every single day. Real question is, who gets to work tomorrow and who stays because they can't get out of work? That's the real question. But I guess Pam has already arranged there's some people staying over tomorrow night for extra help.
I bought food.
Yep, food's been prepped, fuel for all the toys, shovels placed all over the property.
There's a tractor right out in front of the door.
It is, right out in front of the door.
Yep.
So we'll make it one way or the other. Let's see. Yeah, we're supposed to get somewhere in the range of 12 to 14, 12 to 15 inches. Good confidence boosting exercise. What I do before I bring any of the dogs, especially the younger ones, well, I shouldn't say that. Most of the dogs, before I go into a building and start really working with them, I have a like a square that I go around, and I just get walking them and giving them direction until they really start picking up and focusing that we're walking and where they're supposed to be, where the position is, where the pace is. And then I might do a come around and do a straight line back and forth, and I'll do the square again. And I do this outside for about, I don't know, 5 minutes at the most, just to get them focused and understanding that this is what we're doing. And then I go and do the individual curbs and doors and inside, lefts, rights, all that good stuff. But it just gets their focus on track rather than just walking into somewhere without any practice and then have to make a lot more corrections. I've just found that I make less corrections inside when I do this little practice thing on the outside. Sort of like warming up before a game. Yeah, Ashanti, whether she leaves tomorrow or not, it's a whole different situation, but her and Kadette are going to be a great team.
When is she supposed to go?
Tomorrow, but she's not supposed to fly out till 3:30, and I'll bet you Logan's closed by then.
Yeah. It's supposed to really start coming down about 1.
So she's going to watch that, and then she's going to update us on her new flight. That's what happens in New England. Don't ever count on anything. Yeah, so some of you guys saw me talking to her in the barn. No, you can't hear what we're saying because sometimes veterans, we talk in the language that you don't really want to hear. So that's why we always pick a spot without a microphone. But she reads dogs very well. She understands the concept. She understands that if it doesn't look right, it probably isn't right. She knows that if things go wrong, she can just stop and start over. And she knows that if she plays by the rules now, it'll be much easier down the road. Pay now or pay later. So she's really good about that. Matter of fact, Kadette had done something, and the both of us at the same time yelled the correction. So that tells me that she gets it pretty good. It's all about watching your dog when they're young like that.
I walked into a store today to pick up some stuff, and it was an office actually, and I had my Sizzle right next to me on leash and with a shirt on, and around the corner came this husky dog flying at her. She started to curl her lip. I put her lip down. I grabbed her nose. Stop that.
Yeah.
And then she just stood there. But that dog was still coming at me, and I had a calendar in my hand, so I wonked him with the calendar, right? And this guy came out from behind. You hit my dog! I said, yes, I did.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But she just stood. She didn't.
Yeah, that's
she
well.
said,
That's a good
okay.
sign.
We'll manage.
Yeah, that's one of those things. You correct it now, or you're going to pay for it later.
That's right. Oh, he was mad. I hit his dog.
Well, then he
Well, control your
should have had
damn dog.
control dog. Yeah, exactly.
But if I'd gone in there with Bentley, we'd have had a fight right quick. Because Bentley would have bristled. That dog come flying at him like that.
Yeah, we've had a bit of a spell here with people getting sick, and Donna was out a few days, Megan's out today.
And I'm not feeling well.
Carlene's not feeling well, I'm not feeling well, Shannon was out for a few days. We're just waiting for Pam to get sick, but it'll be on her days off, so it won't matter.
Oh, God. This book comes up with some good ones. Reaching things high.
Oh, yeah.
That little pipe.
It's a gadget book.
Yeah. Funny ways of doing things.
So Pam and Linda are only authorized to get sick on their days off or vacation. Other than that, they have to be here. The rest of us, we just kind of fly by the time.
You're staying?
No,
Are you going home tomorrow?
no, I'm coming home tonight.
Tonight?
My roommate's at work.
Huh?
My roommate's at work, and she may end up staying at the hospital. So,
Oh,
plus I have pets and things.
I can't hear.
I have pets and things, and
Oh, okay. I guess you're forgiven.
thank you.
The Danes seem to get attached to their recipient, who is a stranger,
Boris.
very, very quickly. What do you attribute that to? The bonding stages, which are the first minimum 24 hours. I always tell people when they come here to be matched up, they're going to be more bored than anything else. But it's so important that they match and bond, and we'll be able to tell right away if it's not a bond. I haven't had one yet that hasn't bonded. I don't know if anybody else has, but that first 24 hours is so important. Once they start to match up, and they're out of the barn, they're out of the kennel life, they're starting their new journey. The dogs are excited to get moving. The recipients are excited to get moving. I have to tell them the same thing every time. The dog isn't made out of porcelain, so you won't break it. Get over the nervousness in the first hour because we got things to do. And then we just keep moving.
The dogs are so happy to have individual attention.
Oh, yes. Yeah, my wood pile's a little low, as a matter of fact. I guess I'm going to have to deal with that tomorrow. Oh boy, western north wind. Okay, yeah, it's supposed to be windy tomorrow as well, which is going to really affect Logan Airport. So I would put the percentage of her actually getting to fly out tomorrow at about 1%.
Scotland. Wow.
You know what? Even though it's a little tougher as they get older and they've had all those bad habits, but even an older dog can be taught to leash walk with a chain on. You just have to be consistent and don't back down. No resistance against resistance. That's the whole key to leash walking. Is when you're playing a game or fighting with a dog, you're not going to win. I'm telling you, it's just not going to happen. And recall isn't the same thing. Practice, practice, practice. Start at 2 feet, go to 4 feet, go to 8 feet, go to 15 feet, 20 feet. By then, they should automatically be knowing recall. If you go out 10 feet and they're not listening, bring it back to 6 feet. Make it worth that. That's the kind of game you want to play, is on recall. Make it fun for them. You can't do it once or twice and then walk away and come back in 3 days and do it again once or twice. You got to keep after it.
You want to know how I did it in the movies? If I had to have a dog pay attention to it and turn their head and look at somebody that they didn't know from Adam, give the guy a piece of tinfoil, not tinfoil, but cellophane, whatever that stuff is.
Wax paper or something?
Something that makes that noise.
Yeah, makes that crinkle noise,
You make that one little crinkle noise. It's just enough to make the dog turn his head and look
Distract.
at you. I use that a lot.
We did have a tie today, but it was only 4 minutes.
What the hell's the matter here?
But I talked to Betsy, she was here earlier, and she said that she has, last time it was the same thing, that in a couple days after they were getting ready to stop, all of a sudden everything worked. So she has a long cycle, and that she seems to be a couple days off both times now as far as going another day or so, because she doesn't really, she's kind of biting at the mail saying not yet, not yet, not yet type of thing.
Well, that's his problem. He's the problem.
This whole barking thing with the door and somebody coming, we've gone over this a few times, but there's a difference between an alert bark and an aggression bark. I allow Charlie to bark once or twice, maybe 3 times if it's close enough together to let me know, and he stops.
Say thank you.
Yeah, something like that, to let him know that it's okay. But you have to do that every single time. In the beginning, I would tell him, everything's fine, enough, go lay down. And he would go lay down to stop the barking. But you have to be consistent. You can't change what you're doing every time somebody comes to the door. It's got to be consistent, and you got to mean it. And I always tell people, I don't have a problem with alert barks, but if it's an aggression bark and you'll be able to tell the difference, that's just totally unacceptable.
I hate to see somebody grab at their dog, too. That doesn't hold on to them. You're better off with set it up ahead of time and get them a roll of newspaper and walk them with the nose.
Well, we use the Dwyer.
Whatever. Ever present.
Call from Ever.
Service Dog Project.
Perfect time. I need my phone.
Oh, yes. Okay. How much does that cost?
Because you can't escape.
Yeah.
Because you can't.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's a good answer. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, bye-bye. That's very nice, people. Somebody went away?
We're here.
Huh?
We're here.
Was he, did he leave already?
He left, yeah. His
Well, he
time
got
was
out of
up.
here quick, didn't he?
He saw his chance and he took off.
Took it off. There were some funny ideas in here. Okay, so we have some Melissa stuff, and then we have our measly little bunch. Ugh. I think I think I'm getting what everybody else is getting. Well, that'd be fun. That goes that way. This one I can lean on. There we go. I have VHS Johnny Carson tapes. I don't know if I ever even looked at them.
Oh, those are yours?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. We have a whole bunch of stuff like this over at the guest house. You have a thing like this?
I do still have a VCR, yeah.
Merry Christmas?
Really?
Yeah. You wouldn't believe what's over at that guest house.
I bet.
I know I have the Smothers Brothers,
Huh.
but I just, that phone call I had was I called, I looked up on whatever it is, you look up things, and it's VHS to CD or something like that. Very nice gal called back, and she said they can't do those because they're copyrighted,
Yeah.
and they are for sale, so it's just as cheap to buy another deal and start again.
It would be nice if you could take them and exchange them and maybe get a discount off the discs, you know. I always
work that
figure,
way.
once you buy something, you should own it, because they keep changing the mediums.
Yeah.
Like we used to
Well, you
have
don't,
records.
yeah,
now
you
everything's
own the
CD.
VHS, you don't own the information on it,
Right.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's kind of a
But
twisted.
then they phase it out, so what do you do?
Oh, I think this was Janine's. Uh-oh, I opened it. Sorry about that, Janine.
She didn't look.
It's her bill.
Okay.
I don't want to look. Okay, this is for a riot. Well, we'll open it anyway. I heard about these cards coming for the various dogs. On Valentine's Day, here we are for the Fun Fund. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Over there, behind the stool.
There it is. There it is. Okay. And this is from Patricia. South Plainfield, New Jersey, maybe. Do you want that one? There we go. Happy Valentine's Day to a riot. You always make me smile. We'll tell her about that. You want to stand the cards up for, because we got a couple here. And this one is to Sid. And we have another Fun Fund. We are so proud of what you did at Dr. George's last week when you gave blood to the pup there. You're very brave and very good and loved very much. He did very well.
He did, I heard about
He
that.
stood very still for the whole process. Some dogs don't stand that still. But this is another rule of thumb around here. A lot of times when they go to take blood from a dog, they raise the head way up high to get at the jugular here. You know, are you listening? Because this is critical.
Mm-hmm.
With a Great Dane, you don't ever want to let anybody pick their head back like that. Because I have seen veterinarians go to test their neck to see whether it's okay. They go crunch, and then 2 days later the dog's a wobbler.
Oh.
I've seen that happen a couple times. I want to see it again. So when our dogs give blood, they go to the side, which gives them a clear shot. And boy, do I get mad if I see anybody pick a dog's head up in the air, because I've seen it happen. I know I've seen it happen. And a dog yelp. And the one that happened when I first, before I knew about this, I think it was Bobby. And he didn't wobble, but he was sore for days. He was sore for days. So I'm very careful about cranking their necks around. Okay, here we go again. Another Valentine's Day. Put that in there. To Haydn, with love, on Valentine's Day. You'll grow up into even more special than you are now when you change someone's life. Ain't that the truth? That's the Merle, right?
Uh-huh.
The Merle Blue Eyes.
Oh,
He's
with
a
the
nice
dog.
dog.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of a special dog.
He's one of the cutest, that's for sure.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna be good. Department of Veterans Affairs. Whoop, missed.
This isn't the card.
We have received your request for information, whatever. A determination has been made to disclose the information per your request in full. What? You gotta love it. You gotta love it. They're still talking about whether they can talk to me. This individual identifiable information is privileged. Its confidentiality should be maintained along with appropriate security safeguards to protect against individual harm, identity theft, embarrassment, or inconvenience. The information has been disclosed to you from records whose confidentiality is protected by federal law. God, we better burn it up quick, whatever it is. I don't ever want anybody to send me information that they don't want, you know. Don't send it to me. I probably wouldn't understand what it was all about anyway. You know, we don't have, this ADI tried to get us to have an accommodation for accepting classified information, and I said, no, there's nothing. I don't want any classified information, and I don't want to take care of it if I get it. So I have a feeling we're just going to burn this, if it's all that classified. I'll put it in with the money at the moment, but I think we're going to burn that. Well, why should anybody tell me what their exact diagnosis and all that stuff is? I'm no medical doctor. And ADI said, well, you have to know this. Well, what if the person has a heart condition? You better know they do. No, if they're falling down, we call the EMTs. I'm not going to bother trying to find their records. How long will it take me to find anybody's records?
Right.
You just lie down there and have that heart attack while I go find out if that's what's happening. No, it's somebody else in here who knows what they're doing. It was a very big argument I had with ADI. I don't want anything here. I have to look out after too carefully. I usually tell people need a dog, you watch them walk around a little bit. Did you want to do this one?
Sure.
ARTZ? That's it.
From Whitman, Mass.
Huh. It's an inquiry. Whitman, Mass. Okay. Have to go look up that diagnosis. I didn't know. There's a new one on me. One of those alphabet soup ones. Okay, I did that. These aren't anything.
Junk mail.
Mail. That's Scotland. That's Scottish. That's the flag of Scotland, I think.
I
Isn't it?
thought so.
Whoops, missed.
St. Andrew's Cross.
Nova Scotia.
No, right. Okay,
Well,
well,
that's-
that's
They're pretending to be Scotland.
New Scotland.
Ah,
They're a little classier. They use the Latin, right?
okay, so who's it from? K and S Mitchell, Lower Sackville, Nova Scotia. That looks like fun. Did that. What happens if I cut this in half? Is that going to be a bad thing?
FedEx dropped off a bunch of boxes. They look like they're probably flooring material.
Flooring material, where's the room?
Duraflake or something like
Yeah.
that. They're on the golf cart right now.
Oh, they're supposed to be down in the new building.
Okay,
I-
I'll take them down.
They're not the ones that have to be kept at 50 degrees, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
No, it didn't say anything on the box about temperature. I think it's once you start working with it.
Taking out the papers, I don't know what I'm doing here. There we go. We're getting there now, boy. How's that?
Don't slice the letter.
There you go. Okay. We would like to wish you and all your staff a belated Merry Christmas. Sorry we're late this year. Well, you know, we don't mind. Sorry we're late this year, but goodies at any time are fun. So to express our gratitude, admiration, we put together another small box of goodies for the staff and dogs. Included in the box are 2 envelopes, one for the purchase of 2 chicken bricks, and an order form for a calendar for us. Okay. Here's the 2 chicken bricks and the calendar. We'll put that over there. We also put in some dog treats for the adult dogs and puppies, 3 large biscuits for our favorite house dogs, Araya, Sizzle, and Bentley, and also included 2 stuffies and a chicken doy for the fur children. We didn't forget the donkeys. There's a large bag of apple horse donkey treats for them. To start stocking the isolation building, we've sent 2 rolls of vet wrap. May it never be needed. We know you're on a diet, you speak of all the time, your time in Scotland fondly, and thought you might like some original Scottish shortbread cookies. Yes, they are Christmas tradition in our family, which we received from family in Edinburgh. Another Christmas tradition here in the Maritimes is giving barley candies, barley candies, as gifts. The tradition stems from lack of chocolate and sugar during World War II. We hope you enjoy the gifts and keep up the excellent work. Carlene and Shauna Mitchell. Carlene, K. K-A-R-L-E-N-E. Okay. So here we have a rubber chicken.
Rubber chicken.
God love us. You gotta get the plastic thing off them. Oh my. That's cute. And some fuzzy ones for fur babies. Uh-oh. What's that? Oh, punch.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Popper.
That's cute. Okay, that's the household department. It's a Riot, Bentley, and Sizzle. It is a big one. Oh, did you want to eat it now? Oh dear, we better get them unwrapped. One is labeled, yes, just leave it for a minute. Give it to him, you let him take it. Yes, you get it unwrapped and you can give it to him. He's
Oh, they
gonna
all have
give
the
it to you.
names.
Yeah, yes, it's a cookie, you can have it. He's a good boy. Oh, some shortbread. Yes.
Wait.
Oh, good. And paintbrushes. A lot of paintbrushes. Okay. Okay. He's got it for you. Here. Here you go. There you go. Good boy. Go away. Go lie down. And here's apple snacks for the donkeys. And wet ones to clean ourselves up with. That can go over there. And the brushes, the paint brushes. Wow. We get the decorating stuff again. Do them to great. Oh dear. Put that down here.
What's the matter? You gonna eat it?
Good boy. You got your cookie?
He seems to be a
Put
little
that wrap.
confused.
That's a vet wrap. That's good thing. And a big thing like that again. Did I get everything out of the bottom of here? I guess I did. Thank you very much. These, you're gonna make fun of me for this, but I went into Walmart the other day, and they had that honey mustard bagel stuff in a personal sized one, and they only had 2 bags. But it was such a nice size because, you know, if I open a big bag of them, I eat the whole bag. So I came home and looked it up online and ended up with more things than I intended to. These are different. Those are not the ones this is just inside my house. Those are, they gotta go over on the, but that's the box down there I'm looking for.
Did you order these though?
Yeah, I did, but that was a bad one. I ordered those as just a snack thing for people. But this one is the one this is the one we get addicted to.
That one's heavier, so it must be yours.
It's heavier? Yeah. Well, they're individual size. See, if we open a big box of that thing, we eat the whole damn box.
Good boy.
So, I hope these are yeah, see, these are individual size.
Mm-hmm.
See? It's still 320 calories per bag. So they really, but anyway, we got them. We got them now. And they can go over there on the wall. That still is more calories than I'd like to have them be.
Uh-oh.
2 servings of that.
Uh-oh. They didn't send one for...
Who's the other? Where's Susan?
She's in there. And she's looking at me.
Break it in half.
Okay.
I bet you can break it in half.
It's been all right.
Well, you can pick it up. She's afraid to pick it up because he's going to pick it. He's going to hit it.
There you go.
That's got to be breakable somehow, right? There you go, perfect.
Sure.
There you go. Okay, you can take away the candy now. Eat your own. With it right there. Heavy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Don't let him come in and take hers away.
Right. He's still working on his own.
Huh?
He's still working on his own.
He's usually pretty good about stuff like that.
Yeah. There you go.
It's not
What do you do with a big one like that?
Whoa, okay. Okay. We have some dry stuff for the yuppie puppy. And some cans for the spoon feeding. Thank you very much.
Where's it from?
I don't know, I can't find out yet. I'm still looking. There's a piece of paper in here someplace. Is it paper? Well, that'll work. Maybe that'll work. Oh, right. Questions, give us a call, things like that. Ship to me, yeah, okay. Don't know. Don't know. Maybe they'll come tell us online who it is. Huh. That's all. Well, that's all right. Just leave it in the box. Yep.
I'll get that in a second.
Get it. Eat your cookie.
I don't see anything else.
I don't think they know either. Let's put that in here so we know we found it. So I don't know who found it, but that's very nice, thank you. What am I doing now?
Well, we can do questions.
That's true. I'll go over there. But we didn't solve this problem.
What was that?
Two chicken bricks. So that goes in the chicken brick department. And a calendar order. The calendar order goes someplace else. Calendar order goes in the other pot. There you go. Calendar. Calendar. Oh, well, the international shipping. Okay, we got that.
Here's
Very
that.
nice, thank you very much for thinking of that. And put that in there. And then that can go in here because we don't need that anymore. And this is all yours now. And I'll go over there. And you can just, oh, my desk is to be very bad. I'm going this way. Oh, I think I'm getting ill. It's time. Everybody else had turn.
I can skip mine, okay?
We're almost out of water here. Did you eat that whole thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see.
Oh. Okay, we'll go this way. Ah, thank you. No more. All gone. Baby, don't cry, oh, baby, oh,
Okay, someone's saying, what about taking airborne daily as a preventative?
Airborne daily?
Yeah. It's like a tablet, you dissolve the water, it's got vitamins and all kinds of stuff in
Really?
it.
Huh.
It's supposed to either help you keep from getting a cold or lessen the duration.
I don't think this is a cold.
Yeah. Carlene, would you share stories about Goldie? I am new with authors. She seemed very special. Thank you.
Well, Goldie, oh boy, the trouble is I can't remember a lot of them. But it all started with my top left-hand drawer on my desk. All of a sudden, one day, it stunk. It was absolutely foul. I'd open that drawer and it was just fill the whole room. Slam the drawer again. And it's full of all kinds of things. but I couldn't determine what it was. So I emptied the drawer. I scrubbed the drawer. I scrubbed the drawer with Murphy's. I scrubbed the drawer with all sorts of stuff. I even poured a half a bottle of anisette in it because and that didn't help, and it still smelled. And then all of a sudden it was gone. So at that point we decided it was our ghost of the left-hand drawer, which become the, whatever it is, G-O-L-D, Goldie. But around here, yesterday was a very small one, but it was definitely there. I finished my hand cream yesterday morning, and in Mail Call I got 2 jars of it. Very, very strange things happened. The strangest one that I remember was when we got the donkeys or whatever. I was looking for the frying pans that I used to have people feed the donkeys so they didn't get their fingers bitten. And I had a couple frying pans that I kept in the barn, and I didn't know where they were. And so I was storming around here all day looking for these frying pans for the barn. And that day, at night, in the mail, 2 purple frying pans.
Purple frying pans.
Now, they have to have been in the mail when I was looking for them, but there was some sort of connection, and that happens just too often. It just happens too often. And it happens with people. You know, we get inundated with something, and all of a sudden we'll trip over the person to solve the problem. So we've learned not to question her.
Just accept it.
There's somebody online that keeps track of the Goldie episodes.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is, but
Working on dinner.
sorry. What is dinner?
Well, chicken pot pie, but
Oh, there you
Joe
go.
and Jay.
Oh, okay. With some lima beans left over.
Lima beans, yeah. And I didn't get a shot.
Somebody brought over a picture of Gussie from Facebook. I guess she was spayed today.
Gussie? Oh, okay.
Is Walter still there? He was in number 11. Walter goes home with Megan.
Walter, I think, is home with Megan, who's sick.
Yeah.
Last I knew, she set up a bed in the bathroom.
Someone said, better run to Costco and stock up. Someone needs to put a pot of chicken soup on the stove. Cabbage soup would be good for those feeling ill. Cabbage soup, huh?
The stores were mobbed today.
Yeah, what? I think Hayden will get a lot of Valentines. Yeah.
Oh, good, okay. Well, I took Sizzle into the regular supermarket today, and it was mobbed, and she could not have been better, including having a line waiting of about 15 people, even for the fast checkout. I really wasn't in there to buy anything special. I was just wandering around with her, actually, so I could get in the fast line, and even that was about 15 carriages long. We just stood there, and she was fine.
Okay, we have a message from someone. Good evening. My best friend Ishanti is with you presently, and I just wanted to personally express my sincere gratitude to SDP and Steve for giving Aish the most perfect dog for her needs. We are over the moon excited to meet them both and think they will be able to visit us in St. Louis in March. They will be staying with us, 2 adults, 2 kids, 2 cats. What advice can you give us for when they are here? How do we not interfere with their bonding and continuous training?
Well, aside from the fact I couldn't really hear everything you were saying, Amy's going to visit somebody?
This is a friend of Ishanti, and they're hoping that she'll come visit.
Ishanti, okay.
Yeah, hoping that she'll come visit.
Just
them.
ignore the dog, totally. Just ignore the dog. Let her take care of everything. And none of this, oh, just let me give him a cookie. No,
Yeah.
forget it. You wouldn't feed a cookie to a wheelchair, so don't feed it to her.
Scooter Karen said, that's a Dane-sized cookie,
It was.
speaking of cookies.
They finished it though pretty quick.
Yeah. Bentley was very happy, yes, he was. Carlene makes my heart swell.
Whatever. Is that a good thing?
I don't know, she might have to have that looked at. Bentley, oh please, 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 cookies. He is a good boy. Paintbrushes, is someone trying to tell us what our project is going to be when we visit this spring? LOL, that's from Jerry.
I don't know.
You never know. Scottish shortbread cookies, A picture of a riot looking down at Bentley when he had his cookie, and she did. Caroline, if Gussie wasn't going to be bred anymore and it was STP's decision, was it done for her health? She's been through so much and read it was major surgery. Not every dog is spayed.
What?
If Gussie wasn't going to be bred anymore and it was STP's decision, was it done for her health? Says she's been through so much and read it was major surgery. And say not every dog is spayed.
Well, all the ones that we're not going to use for breeding, we spay. Because it's not only the inconvenience of having them in heat, there's personality problems.
Yeah.
A breeding female dog can be as bad as a male. You know, they're dominant. They want to pick an argument with another dog. It's not necessary. You don't need that.
Yeah, they all want to be the alpha female.
That's correct.
Love the cookie crunchy sounds in the background. Evening all, was there a tie between Jasper and Misha?
Not for very long. We're still in the 4.5 minute range, which really doesn't count for too much. Apparently, Misha's owner, Betsy, said that was kind of typical last time, too. There's no point panicking about it. There's nothing we can do about it.
Is the new building heated yet?
Yes.
Have you used your gun down there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Tell how warm the floor is, because the floor has to be 50 degrees to put that stuff on it. So.
How did it work?
Fine.
Good. What's the temperature of the floor?
60.
Oh, good. Did he eat the whole thing? Yep.
Oh, boys. Okay.
Okay, David, please ask this of dearest Carlene. Oh, I already did. That's from Ashanti's friend. That question.
Okay, yeah.
Goldie, scissors, shoes, and 2 others.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, you had shoes that were found.
Yes, I had a pair of, pair of sneakers, my size, not the brand I usually buy, in a box upstairs. Somebody bought them down when I was looking for my sneakers, and somebody said, well, here's a pair. I had no idea how they got it. That just was one of those things.
Yep, Carlene's sneakers. I remember grass seed appearing right after Dogfest when cars had been parked on Flatfield and the grass had been torn up.
Okay, that could be.
How do you come up with naming groups?
It just occurs to it. Maybe Goldie helps us.
Have you ever had a litter named after Old or New Testament figures?
Nope.
Simon,
yeah. Jonah.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, we've had some biblical names.
Is that Grace?
yes.
Hello, Grace. Did you
Grace.
go to Costco?
I went to Costco, I went to the co-op.
My God, was it mobbed?
I went to, no.
No? The regular market was terrible.
What is the name of the gadget catalog, please?
Well, this isn't the gadget catalog, it's a magazine, Handyman.
No, okay,
They just had a couple interesting ideas that I had never thought of.
yeah.
One being of putting one of those big clamps into a pipe so that you put a hose on it and put it way up in the air.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Huh.
that's what they show in the picture.
Carlene, drink lots of water or Gatorade. Gatorade has electrolytes.
Yeah.
I ended up dehydrated in hospital and on saline intravenously for 2 days.
Oh, well, Grace is good at that.
Yeah.
If I get dehydrated, Grace is right there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Look it under your skin. I know how to put an IV in too.
Sub-Q.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how to do the other kind too.
Uh-huh.
I used to walk around with a basket of needles and stab people in the hospital all
Oh,
the
boy.
time.
Nurses love that stuff, yeah. Who is the number 10 and why is he or she by themselves,
They,
He or
they,
she
they
by
get to the
themselves.
point where they are by themselves.
right?
That is our goal.
Mhm.
And he's not really all that alone because there's a dog right in the next bed to him.
Right.
So you don't have to go feeling sorry for him.
The chicken has a tag on it still.
I-
Okay.
He has asthma.
Who does?
The chicken.
The chicken has asthma.
Chicken.
Does asthma?
The rubber chicken. It's a chicken in half.
Bentley wants it, but he goes,
Uh-huh.
Bentley, see?
It makes chicken noises only dogs can hear.
It's making a noise only dogs can hear. He's upset about it.
Too funny.
Give it to me.
Go get it. Go
Give it
get
to me
it.
now.
Go on, Ben. Go get him.
Still got a tag.
Go get him. Go ahead, Ben.
Do you think you will ever give Sizzle up to be a service dog?
No,
No?
probably not, because she'd be one of our breeding dogs.
Yep, Sizzle's house/breeding. And she is a good dog. Let's see. When sending you poo pickers, do you prefer just the pickers or do you want plastic bags along with the poo pickers? Thank you.
I like the
Oh.
plastic bags.
In the
I like
house,
both,
I like both. In the house, you don't need the bags.
right.
Yeah,
Sometimes you just want to grab a handful of poo pickers and
yep.
that's it. But the bags are nice too.
Both.
So a little assortment would be good.
Oh, there you go. Rrr, rrr.
Oh, wow. Indoor voice. I found Carlene's speech she gave at the veterinary dinner receiving the 2013 Merit Award from the Massachusetts Veterinary Medical Association for outstanding contributions to service animals yesterday on YouTube. It was great.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did you find it? On YouTube.
I
Huh?
think I saw a picture of you standing there at the podium.
Really?
Yeah, my mail and chat yesterday.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh. Well, the story behind that one too is, for some unknown reason, the whole area was inundated with fruit flies,
Yeah.
and I had an awful time trying to not get them in my nose or wherever.
Does Maya have a Facebook page?
Oh,
Not
Maya.
that I know of.
With
I-
who?
Maya.
Maya.
Pam says not that she knows of.
I don't think Donna is,
No.
has time for this. I think she's
No,
working a lot.
She's full-time.
Well, couldn't Maya do it herself?
Yeah, well,
When she's older.
that's, I was just gonna say, that those skills come up in a little bit.
Oh,
Right. We don't train for Facebook here.
oh boys. Oh boys.
Carlene, have you ever tried utterly smooth cream? Buy at Walmart.
But utterly, that's that cow stuff?
Yeah, it says in Jersey cow container colors.
Yep. That and what's the other, bag bomb?
Bag bomb, we use that.
Yeah.
That working hand stuff works really well for me. LOL about IV. Oh, Blue Penguin says, oh cool, that Handyman mag was the one I sent with the Reader's Digest description.
Oh, really?
It seems to have been helpful.
I got a couple things out of it already. That was very interesting. They always have something you haven't thought of.
Mm-hmm. Harriet, you're not thinking of giving that toy to Bentley, are you? Yeah, Riot would have that shredded in
Are
no
we
time.
done yet?
Almost.
Are we done yet?
It's slowing down.
Okay.
They like the little barks. I typed in Carlene White and the YouTube came up with the speech.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
So at least it's something good.
Yeah.
By the way, sound is clearer now.
Is it?
Yes. I noticed that too. It's
Huh.
much clearer. There's no distortion or background noise or buzzing.
Well, I guess we fixed it. Look at it draping all over the place.
What's for dinner?
Leftovers.
Leftovers. I think chicken pot pie being one of them. 100 poo picker kits should get to you tomorrow.
What's this now?
100 poo picker kits
Oh, okay.
from Amber.
We'll look forward to it. Is it cold in here or is that me?
I don't know, it might be you.
You know what would be very nice of you to do is to build up a fire here
Uh-huh.
and get that fire going, then put one of these great big suckers on top of it.
Yep. Uh-oh, see, you talked about fire, we get 3 comments. Who was overnight?
Melissa.
Melissa. Hope you feel better, Carlene. Sounds like good weather to rest and get well.
Just drive the tractor around.
Stay inside. Yeah, nice warm tractor.
Nice warm tractor.
Theraflu works great when you feel something coming on.
So does brandy.
Is that the active ingredient? Theraflu? I work for a nonprofit organization in St. Louis called Wings of Hope. They fly the ill, injured, or disabled when they need to be for medical care.
Ah,
Your services may count as medical, especially if there are doctor's requests sent to aid patients. Aid a patient.
we had a guy come here over the weekend that was flown in by something like that.
Really?
We flew him into Beverly Airport.
Huh.
And he came with his aunt. I actually never got to meet him because I was doing other things, but Steve was the one that was managing him. And he arrived here with his aunt. But I managed to take the aunt back to Logan Airport because she was not getting back on that little plane.
Oh, really?
She'd only flown twice before in her life. And this was her 3rd air trip, and it was in a small plane, and she'd had it.
Uh-huh.
So she had to go back. But he went back, you know, they came to pick him up again.
Nice.
Wings of Hope or whoever they are.
Yeah, Beverly Airport, that's nice and close, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't land big jets at Beverly Airport. Let's see, they go on to say they transport a lot of kids to Shriners Orthopedic Hospital in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Those kids are sometimes balance challenged.
Yes.
Should be night-night.
Yeah.
My favorite squint. Penguin hugs to you all and go enjoy Nom Nom and high night.
Yeah.
Here's Carlene. Is Pam staying at SDP because of the expected
No, she's
storm?
Getting out of here quick.
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock I head up.
She's going home
Due to
tonight.
traffic.
You're leaving at 10?
7.
Oh, 7.
7.
I was going to say, my God.
Wants to avoid the Boston traffic. Yeah, haha, Carlene, Brandy will work too. Okay, good night and enjoy your dinner.
Thank you.
Our snow is expected tomorrow.
It's not supposed to start till like noon, I don't think.
I think it's going 8 to 8.
Yeah,
Okay. Really?
mid-morning
Yeah.
I was hearing.
Oh.
Oh, we have one more, let's see. Good luck with the weather. At the ranch here in Colorado, a herd of 200 elk are basically stranded and they're having to do hay airdrops. The ranch can only afford to feed 50, so they're trying to spread them out via helicopter. Wow. Nature can be rough. All right, shall we say
Okay.
goodnight?
Say good night.
Good
Good
night.
night, everybody.
Ryan says good night
We have a
too.
mess to clean up here. I'm glad you've got a WHS, my lord, and we got a lot of stuff over there.